Hi, my name is Bo. This is my informative speech. I picked this topic because I'm going to be driving my truck from New York to North Carolina here pretty soon, and it's been about 5,000 miles since I changed my oil last, so it just seemed like a really relevant topic to talk about. Also, who knows, it could help someone in the future. So picture this, you're driving down the road and all of a sudden your check engine light goes off along with a genie lamp looking light that you've never seen before. After a quick Google search, you realize that your engine is running low on oil, and honestly, you can't remember the last time that you changed it. So whether you own a car now or whether you plan to own one in the future, if that's a Ferrari 458 or a Hyundai Accent, it's going to need some regular maintenance. I am by no means a licensed mechanic, but all my daily drivers I've ever had, I've made sure to stay on top of their maintenance ever since I could drive. Changing your oil is one of the most important things that you can do to ensure the overall longevity of your car, and is something that you can easily do yourself. Of course, there are a couple other things that you can do for scheduled maintenance, but your engine oil is one of the most important things for the longevity of your car. So today I'm going to be talking about some of the things that you'll need to change your oil, what automotive oil is and what it does, and some alternative things if you still don't feel comfortable with doing it yourself. Essentially, you're going to need a wrench, a funnel, and a receptacle for old oil. These are all things that are very common in every automotive store and relatively cheap, but still, if it's something that you isn't in the budget, there's no problem with borrowing them. Other tools that you might need to get under your car would be a jack and jack stands or a set of car ramps. Now these things you'll definitely want to borrow or rent if you don't already own them. One of the most important tools is already in your car. It is a dipstick. The dipstick will indicate the engine's proper fill level and will tell you if you are low, if you are safe, or if you have overfilled. Every engine has different fill capacities, and that's something that you can find in your owner's manual. The owner's manual to my 1998 Dodge Dakota spells out each individual engine size that would be available in my model of truck, and lets me know exactly how much oil needs to go in it. If an owner's manual is something that you swear you put somewhere where you would never lose it, or if you bought a used car that didn't come with a copy, you can always Google your engine's oil capacity. So now that we know what tools you'll need, let's talk about the oil itself. Automotive oil is very different than the extra virgin olive oil that you have in your kitchen. Automotive oil has two main jobs. The first job is to lubricate. Your engine pumps automotive oil into all the moving components of your engine and lubricates them to prevent unnecessary friction and unnecessary heat. The second job that your engine oil has is to clean. All modern oils come with detergents and dispersants that pick up contaminants like carbon and redistribute them to your engine's oil filter. Pennzoil, a popular automotive lubrication brand, describes the properties of these additives as deteriorating over time, so this further enforces the need for regular oil changes. So now that we know the two main jobs of our oil, it's time to pick some off the shelf. But if you walk into your automotive store and see the vast selection, you might end up with more questions than you had whenever you walked in. So if we break down what's on the bottle of on a bottle of oil, the most important part is the SAE rating, or the society, it's on my note card, the Society of Automotive Engineers. The Society of Automotive Engineers rates oil based on its viscosity level, or its viscostic properties, or in layman's terms, how it flows. So a low number indicates that the oil will flow like milk or whole milk, and a high number indicates that it will flow more like syrup. Whenever you have two numbers that are advertised on a bottle, the low number is what the oil will act like whenever it is warm or at operating temperature, usually around 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And the high number is how the oil will act whenever it is cold, or at freezing at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Another question you might have is, should I go with synthetic or traditional oil? I go with traditional because I am cheap, and I go with a high mileage blend because those usually come with extra additives for like friction modifiers or anti-wear agents to keep your old engine running like new. So the most important thing, excuse me, another important thing is an oil filter. Now that you have brand new oil, you wouldn't want to put brand new oil through a dirty filter. Again, you can refer to your owner's manual to see exactly what the manufacturer part number is, or you can refer to your automotive store and have them look up something for your specific vehicle. There are all kinds of sizes that oil filters come in, but they usually come in one relatively common shape, which would be a cylinder with a screw cap. This again is cheap from Napa, and the comparable auto parts number is 1085. So now that we know what oil is, what it does, and that you need a new oil filter, what if you still don't feel comfortable with doing it yourself? There's all kinds of options to have it done in every town or city. Whether that's Dave's Quick Lube or a Walmart Auto Care Center, there's always opportunities. Just be wary of places with bad reviews, or if a technician comes to you with extra things wrong with your car while they're changing your oil. Most reputable places will do a once over to your car, like a complimentary once over, just to see if there's anything wrong. But if a technician comes to you with something that sounds way too serious for you to have not noticed it, have them show you so you can check it out and see what they're actually talking about before you bust out your billfold. So whether you pay someone to do it or whether you put on some ratty clothes and get it done yourself, just know that you'll always be doing your car and yourself a lasting favor. Without regular oil changes, your car won't be able to perform like new and won't last nearly as long as it could have with those regular oil changes. So as long as you know the things that you'll need, what kind of oil that you need to buy, and the places that you can get it done, just know that the next time that you see a check engine light come on, there's no need to panic. You just need to get your oil changed. Thank you so much for listening. I felt like I tried to memorize most of this, and that obviously didn't work out. I can't memorize a paper in its entirety, so I look forward to hearing your feedback, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Thanks again for watching.